On Genolexis Talks, we do what the fuck we want. Because we do what the fuck we want on Genolexis Talks. Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't been here in quite some time. The last time we were here, we completely forgot to do this intro. So now we're doing it twice as hard.
Like everything, interrupting.
We've been down this road. I can't think of it.
It's alright. We just gonna throw it. Well, you still can't even think of a country. So
We
it's all
on the
good.
third country. Second country.
Yeah, technically.
Technically.
The first country can't remember where they came from.
Where it came from.
We had a pass. We had Tanzania.
Tanzania.
And now,
K-Swiss.
K-Swiss.
all right. So I'm going with Tasmania.
Yo, there's a place called Tasmania.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
That's
on,
where
it's
it-
on the others. It's off the coast of Australia. The only reason that I'm going with that is because Tasmanian devils are real.
Facts.
They are real,
Yes,
They're
they
real.
are.
They're real, rabid little creatures.
but we don't have any. I don't have a charity there.
But that's okay.
Man.
We have a Looney Tune here.
But they're underrepresented.
Facts. We do that. We do
There
have
is a Looney Tune from Tasmania,
Yeah, and
In
I love how he
America.
talks. So,
and at the end of the day,
Him and the Bugs Bunny. They have. They
no,
are
Bugs
mad.
can't hold a candle to Taz.
Mad.
yeah, Taz
Mad.
with Ted.
Mad.
Bugs a new one.
Taz had his own show. Bugs never got his own show.
Word?
That's true.
Bugs has always
Bugs
been
Bunny
a part,
show. I used to watch it
he was
every
always
Saturday.
a part of. He was Bugs and
He
Tweety.
always had a
He was
crowd.
always
Yeah,
a
he
part
had
of
a
somebody.
crew. Had his own
Tasmania
show.
Standalone.
was his show with his pops, his sister, his brother, his mother, and a whole cast of
You know
Australian
what? This
people.
puts your fucking charity to shame, man.
Yeah.
A fictional character.
This is way more entertaining.
Because damn it, it's Looney Tunes.
Because damn it, it's cartoons, baby.
And
There's no rules when it comes to
Who cares
cartoons.
about your sacrifice for other people?
exactly.
Saving kids,
There's
like
a Looney
we're talking
Tune-
about saving
when
kids.
there is
Oh,
a-
it's saving kids.
That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing is equal rights of women.
feeding clothing.
Why are we talking about more
Hold on.
Tasmanian
He's
devils?
feeding clothing girls. Taz needs to get his respect.
How do we sponsor a Tasmanian devil?
How do you follow up?
You can't
On that
follow.
one,
You can't follow that up.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
And then he spins off. That right there.
Does that not symbolize what life
What am I going to do now? I
Exactly.
need to find money for the
So
children
Tasmania.
and the Tasmanian devils.
That's who I represent. Tasmanian. Ooh,
I'm
blah,
with it.
blah, 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 blah,
I'm with it.
blah. There you go.
He's on
I
the
didn't see
list.
enough tongue. There had to be more tongue in there. All right, Richard.
All right.
I'm gonna be so fucking boring now.
It's
No,
all
what are you
right,
going to be
though.
like,
Because I'm gonna tell
Switzerland?
the truth.
As a different.
This
The
is
truth
not wrong.
of what country I'm representing.
No.
But if they can't handle the truth, that's their problem.
You can't fucking handle the truth.
That's right. We need
I
that.
derive
Yeah.
your truth handling
My truth
abilities.
is that both of my parents had both of their parents come from Russia. So I'm going to declare Russia
Ooh.
as my home country.
And Putin, your home dictator.
Oh,
I am
wow.
Russian.
Oh, however they say it.
And that's why I believe Trump loves Russia. Because he loves me.
We brought it back to Magaland. All right.
I
All right.
brought
All
it
right.
in. I
Brought
brought
it.
it.
All right, it's cool. Hey, 5
That's
people
it.
out there that want to
That's
go
it.
crazy. You know, there's someone there's cheering like, woohoo! And
We're
threw
just
his
giving
trumpet
too
in
much
the air.
time. I think we're giving too much time to figure out Serge's country.
Why
Why are you wasting our time, man?
It's Clevelandia.
there you go. It's Cleveland.
It's Clevelandia. The
Cleveland.
national
So,
mascot.
America.
No, that's the capital
That's the capital.
of Ohio land. Yeah.
Flowhiolandia.
All right.
I get it.
All right.
It's run by Jim Brown.
Terrible.
That's it.
Terrible.
That's it. That's it. Well, we got the countries.
He's in delusion land because he thinks they're going to beat.
We are going to beat Kansas City.
No, you're not going to beat Kansas City.
No, they're gonna beat Kansas City because Cleveland does what Cleveland does. They get you. They're like a
They
girl,
get you
they're
to
like
the
a girl
tip.
who won't put out. She's like super hot
no.
and she won't put out.
You're
That's
gonna-
what the Cleveland Browns
You're going to
are.
get a little pre-com, and then it's going to be all over.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're gonna get right. They're gonna be like, "Yo, we
And
beat
we're
the
at the
Chiefs.
tip, and
We're going to the Super
and
Bowl,"
that
and
was
then
it.
they lose to like the Ravens.
No, we're going to beat the Ravens, too.
No.
That's how
my
the story
God.
goes, man. Pittsburgh, world champs, the ex-Browns.
So what you're
the
hold on. So what
Buccaneers.
you're basically saying is that all your favorite teams are going to come to your home state, and you're not going to be able to go to any of the games
No.
because Ohio State was here.
Yeah. We couldn't go there.
I mean, Gino, how long have we heard
That's
about this man
crazy.
in Ohio State?
No.
I know.
They were in
the
Miami.
Browns and Bucs
They were
are
in
the
Miami.
same.
You know what?
Wait,
They
wait,
played
wait.
in Miami, and guess where he
4
was?
hours
Here.
away.
You know where he was?
Here.
You know what? He was right here.
Right here.
He was
We're
right
all
here.
affiliated with Flawhale Radio.
Right in
If
Tampa.
Cleveland makes it to the Super Bowl,
We're going to find a way.
and it's in Tampa, regardless of what Tampa does,
We're going to
Tampa
go to
Bay
the
does.
stadium.
Yeah.
What are we
I
doing
stand-
as a show?
I want to set up out front.
I want to stand outside. Yeah. I
You
want
can't
to
set up. You can't set up anywhere out front, man. You know what? You know what the hell is going on outside?
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be standing outside.
We're standing outside.
We was in a protest,
We're
a
gonna run a
riot.
really long
We
extension
could
cord.
stand outside the Super Bowl. I'm gonna do it. No one gonna burn up the
No
Super Bowl.
masks.
No masks. at
No
all.
mask. I'm gonna
No
be
masks.
out there. Give me all the air. Give me all the COVID and all that shit. I lasted this long. I'm gonna just take a chance. So all you nasty folks, come on down and do your thing at the stadium. I'll
All
be
right.
there.
So
Mask
while
free.
Serge is still thinking about his home
Let's go
country
be the
of
Bucks.
Clevelandia, where are you
Can't
from?
handle the truth.
What country?
Yes. Sorry.
Got it.
You got throwing Jackie
can't handle
It's
Nicholson.
been a
this.
while.
Yeah.
That's right, Jackie Nicholson. It's been a while, but that's a good question. I started with you guys. Of course, I'm gonna be Haiti. I mean, come on, I'm gonna be the Haitian freaking ambassador, and I'm gonna fucking do shit and help my people go to school and stuff like that, and
All right.
cool things, and
Rock on.
I don't know, take care of the government by getting rid of them and creating a new shit.
And finally
That's
getting
right.
rid of the Dominican Republic.
That's right. Oh, we just gonna make them one. Like, listen, y'all black now. Deal with it. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take away the border. Like, up. Oh well. Guess we're gonna be fucking each other for years and years to come.
I told you
So,
that long piece of tape down the middle of the
That's
country is
it.
gone.
That's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. Whoops. Just said, oh, I just fell over the border. Whoops. Guess this ain't here no more. Just remove everything. Remove all their police and all that bullshit. Like, guess what? We gotta work together now. Whoops. That's what we're gonna do.
So what do you
That's
think
it.
about those those beautiful resorts that are in the
I mean-
Dominican Republic that people like throw on Facebook? Like here
Oh.
I am fucking hanging
Oh,
out.
oh,
while
shit.
they're like 10
Yeah.
miles from Haiti.
I just post the beautiful shit in Haiti. I'm like,
it's the
that's
same
nice.
island. Like, yeah,
Guess
like,
what? We
did
did
it
it
too.
first. Like, we got one too. We got a whole bunch of that shit. Guess
it's
what?
cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I mean, that's fine. And we don't got a problem with the niggas on the other side. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. So you're not going to have a problem with us. We like everybody. There's white people everywhere. There's Asians everywhere. There's Jewish everywhere. I think I got them in photos. So, like, there's proof. I got proof. Everyone loves Haiti. So
When you go to the other side of the island, you may get kidnapped.
that's it. Well, the other side, shit, you might get a roofie or some shit. You might get some
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Yo,
Who knows what's gonna
Yeah.
happen? Yo, like
They shot
man,
David Ortiz.
You know, remember a
that's
couple
true.
years back?
That's true.
Remember a couple years back?
That's
Then
true.
people was dying from
Yeah.
getting drink liquor and all that. It was a big deal before coronavirus.
Oh, yeah, when
You
they were at
remember?
the resort.
And yeah, people was like, "Oh, we can't go to the Dominican Republic." Americans was dying left and right over there, and they was running to Haiti. He was like, "We got you, Vini, come here."
Yeah,
So it's like, yeah, definitely. So I'm definitely taking care of my peoples
Yeah,
because
for all the ladies, they can go get their ass fixed over in the yard.
yeah,
And then
exactly.
they can come over to Haiti and enjoy
Yeah,
the rest
and
of
get
the
it.
island.
Yeah, there you go. If one ass is bigger than the other, hey, you know, maybe somebody over here could fix it for cheap on this side. So
Discounts.
we got discounts all over the place.
discount.
No names
surgery, man.
included.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people are going down to Mexico and
Oh, yeah.
for their surgery.
Yes. Oh yes.
Okay. So
Chile.
Haiti offers the same thing?
Oh yeah. What?
I didn't know this.
Yeah, whatever you need, you can get in Haiti. Whatever you need, it's just not going to be what you expect. It's like, it's not like you're going to be going to Amazon and order some shit. The Amazon is the guy down the street. You know,
I got
and
you.
then he's gonna.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I get it.
He's
Isn't
amazing.
this doctor that graduated at the top of his class from Harvard?
That's it.
But
You
you're
get
still getting basic surgery.
yeah. Oh yeah. You get what you need.
Yeah,
you
you
get
get-
what you need, definitely.
But
But
get a
it's
little
just
septic.
oh,
but
you
you're all right.
well, I mean,
You're
the
fine.
thing about it is like
Your recovery period's a little longer, but you'll be all right.
the thing is, like, people see whatever they show. If they're gonna show you their slums because they don't want people to be there, they was like, "Yo, let's show them this shit," so they don't ever be like, "Hey, vacation that land." But when you're there, you see like, "Oh wow, it's beautiful." So there's a lot of places where you can get real cheap. Oh, he's chilling, man.
No. I just want to know.
He communicating with people in Tanzania. Hello.
Is it communicating with people that are communicating with people in Tanzania? Would that be
Possibly.
Like, all I know is I'm gonna be
the
bragging.
J
Listen.
word?
You know how rappers be going to brag about their chain,
You're okay,
earrings,
I'm
and they be
trying to
like,
figure out what the fuck is going on.
I just don't want to keep you too long.
I'm not gonna brag about that. I'm gonna be bragging about kids. That's right. I'm gonna be like, you know what?
Let's talk about.
I'm
your
gonna have a
kids. I
kid.
don't know about your kids.
Oh,
Let's talk about your kids.
well, let me
man.
talk
I know
about the
you're so
kid. I'm
proud
gonna
of your
sponsor on
kid.
my chain. So I'm gonna have the Tanzanian kids hanging on my chain, right? And each one of these kids worth $700. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I have a whole bunch of kids right here, boom, boom, boom. Look, this kid right here, she a doctor. This kid right here, I don't know, she a phlebotomist. And this one right here, she, I don't know, a marine something biologist. And this one's another ist, and so on and so on. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about the future. So when you guys are balling about diamond rings and gold rope chains, I'm gonna be having kids around my neck. Wait, well, I mean, you know what I mean. You know, I got like degrees and emblems. It's gonna be their faces. It's gonna be like medallions, and each one's gonna have a name. Like what? And when they like, yo, how much is that? Is it platinum? That's right, it's platinum.
Do you, by the way,
Each
do you
one-
get actual updates of those actual children that
Oh
you're
yeah.
helping?
Oh,
Okay.
regularly. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yo.
Yeah.
So cool.
So can
Yeah.
you can send them stuff out there too? Like can you like yo here's a PlayStation or whatever the case is.
That's harder only because that's to go through customs. But
Gotcha.
I mean, yes, we
Well, I
do
don't want to
send
be
them
favoritism
things.
though, so I probably like I don't know something cheap.
The bigger problem is like that's a fantastic idea, and I'll just tell you that
Yeah.
they don't have electricity, they don't have access to internet.
So we get
Which is a
good
blessing in
internet.
disguise.
Yes, it is because that internet. is
Like,
fucking-
like when you're not involved with the rest of the world and you're only
That's
focused
the-
on
you
The
know
biggest,
what's around
the
here.
biggest thing we're trying to get them,
Books.
we're trying to get them two things right now. There's a lot of things we want to get them, but the two things, the big budget items, is computers,
All right.
obviously, and
Yes,
sewing
definitely.
machines.
yeah.
Wow.
Clothes. They need clothes.
Like,
I'm
make
with that.
clothes.
And
Seriously.
they actually use the pedal machines.
Yeah.
The
I
ones
want to
that
send them
don't-
shoes.
They
That's
don't
how it
requ-
starts.
Oh,
Let's do
we-
that.
Yeah,
Let's send them
sure.
shoes.
Okay.
Seamstress.
Let's do that. Let's find out how we could send them some shoes. See whatever sizes it is. Cause like what we can go to Alibaba. You could pay less online. I don't know, but let's get them.
Sure.
Even if it's five shoes.
They
a
can
month,
use them.
Let's do that.
Because you know what they use when they can't find shoes?
What's that?
They take tires and they cut them up and they put rope around.
Oh, Lord.
And they wear them like flip flops.
Ingenuity.
We're getting them shoes.
So
We're
shoes
getting them
are
shoes. 'Cause
important.
that's very important.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that. I was watching like I don't know, one of them old movies, and I'm like, you know, back in the day, you were really fucked. It's like if you didn't have like shelter and AC and this, like whatever you had, it was Cyborg. It was a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, and it was like the end of the world happened. There's a plague going on, so everything's all like
Yep.
post-apocalyptic, this and that.
Yep.
So I'm like, damn, when. I don't ever want it to get like that. But if it was to get like that, like Book of Eli, you don't have resources
Book of
like
Eli,
that.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like everything's, and the stores aren't running like that. Like look what we faced last year. So it's like, what's one thing that is taken for granted that we really would need? Shoes.
That's
I'd
absolutely
rather
true.
have shoes before fucking clothes. Because it's like if I could run away butt naked from a lion, I can't do shit if I'm like stepping on like
Yeah.
trees and branches and rocks. Like you're done.
Down and be eaten,
You're
right?
done. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I hold on to my balls. Like, all right, go. Have a field, bro. Go for my neck first. Like, fuck me up, because I don't want to feel this shit. But I'm just saying, like, without shoes, you can only do so much. Like, you could climb up a tree. Your balls ain't gonna feel so good, but you could climb up a tree. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
can do something, but no shoes.
I'm going to show you
Damn.
I'm going to show you a picture of the girls in their class.
That's awesome.
You can scroll up.
Look
Now,
at this.
some of them or all of them are sponsored by you.
All of the girls in that class are sponsored by us.
Wow.
Yeah. We have over 30.
That's awesome. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to the family, everybody. This is amazing.
What's the name of the charity?
UhuruWatotoProject.com.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, you better believe it. We're going to get this shared. I'm going to share this all over the place. I'm going to post it on my Instagram,
Oh,
my
nice.
Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media that hasn't censored me yet. Parley, are you still around or what?
Oh, that's
Parlor's
what's up.
around. It's just
All right, boom.
it's a little off right now.
Gab and all that stuff.
Have you seen?
I'm going to post it all over. We're going to save the world, people.
Wow.
That's right. I may be an asshole.
That's very cool.
But I have a
in
heart.
spite of all this, Serge still wants us Cleveland to win. That's all that cares.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah. But either way, think about it. There may be a Cleveland fan at Watutu. Oh, Tanzania. So I want to go ahead and be a part of that and send some shoes and send albums too. That's right. You got to get music because they may not have TV, but they may have a radio. We learned that in Trinidad. So it's like, even in the worst places that may not have TV, most likely they got radio.
Yeah.
They got radio.
Transistors make it everywhere.
Yeah, they got radio. You better believe they got radio. They gotta know when them hurricanes are coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, send them a Cleveland Browns jersey.
So I'll just so anybody wants to know, and it's UhuruWatotoProject.com.
How do you spell it?
It's 8.
Facts.
You really would do
Facts,
this to me
facts.
right now.
Yeah, white people
UH.
won't know. That's a good question, Richard.
right.
Like if it's an African name, like what?
It is. It's Swahili.
That's how I am with
It's Swahili.
Czechoslovakia and shit.
Uhuru Watoto is freedom for the children.
Oh,
Okay, but that doesn't really translate when you're doing
that's
it.
what it actually means.
Yeah. Freedom
Wow,
for the children.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So Uhuru is UHURU and Watoto is WATOTO project.com. Uhuru Watoto Project.
Saving the world.
.com.
I like
That's
that.
Will you
spelled
send
how
it
it
to
sounds.
me on? Send it to the.
I will.
Are you on the Ohio network?
I can figure it out.
No. Because
Yes.
you send like on
You're
a
gonna
group
be
message.
saving
Ohio
the
Network,
world.
right? Are you on there? I don't think he's on there.
Gotta add
I
him.
am.
Well,
I
I
In the
can't
group
get you.
chat?
For some reason,
Because
I can't get on.
we do messages on Facebook
know.
Messenger for the
I'm gonna
Flow
put it-
Ohio
There you go.
Network.
There you go,
I'm gonna
Richard.
send
You
a
got
message
it.
right now.
I know I did another shot. This is stupid.
Like Genolexis?
I'm gonna win the hearing tomorrow, Denise. I promise you.
Texted
You got
with
this.
in Messenger, okay?
Boom. There it is.
Confidence is key. I'm with that. Man, that's awesome. Well, I like that.
thank you.
That's why I wanted to do that. But now that we got the UN introduction nice and popping, ready to roll, back to. So what happened with Las Vegas? How did it even begin? What happened? Did you clean
Okay,
the bathroom
all right.
so good? She was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what
Yeah,
happened?
she was
How
like,
Las
"Woo,
Vegas?
this is awesome." No, okay, so
This is cool. I
this
love it.
trip was planned last April for our anniversary. But
during the coronavirus.
during the coronavirus, I realized we wanted to go on a trip,
All right.
but I tried to plan it out because I
Gotcha.
figured Corona was going to be around a while. and
Yeah,
I figured
yeah.
it'd be gone by January.
Smart man.
So I planned it for New York City in
Ah.
January, which we usually go to because we usually go for shows
Yeah.
and after Christmas.
Do you watch the ball? Do you go for New Year's or after
No,
New
we
Year's?
go after New Year's because New York
you'd
City
have
is
to poop
nuts.
in yourself in that crowd. That's
But
ridiculous.
the problem is the New York City is still closed.
Yeah.
So as we got to November, we realized New York City wasn't going to work. So we moved it to Las Vegas, which is one of our second favorite place.
Nice.
And we moved it to Las Vegas for last week. And we rented a car. Most days we got up early. We went out and hiked out in the mountains
Nice.
and came home.
Like 8 to 10 miles a day.
Showered. Yeah, we
Wait.
over the
In
course of
Vegas?
5 days.
Wait,
over the course
in
of
Vegas?
yeah, in Vegas. Over the course of 5 days, we hiked 40 miles.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you have like a Fitbit or something like
I
that?
did have a Fitbit.
Wow,
It was right on
that's
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna next time. I'm bringing my lady. You bring your lady.
All right.
we going in.
So we came back. We came back around 5 o'clock. Took a shower. Went to dinner. Gambled a little bit.
Yeah.
Bedtime.
What?
Did you
That's
see
a
any
party?
Did you see any shows?
There were no shows. All shows were
Because
out.
everything,
Those shows were-
because of
Everything's
freaking
closed down
hating-ass
because of
COVID.
effing COVID. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I would have been
terrible.
the only one having a show for y'all.
I'd
That's
be
good to
drinking
know.
a beer. I'd be drinking a beer at the table, and
Blackjack?
roulette. And I'd be like,
least you could play
they'd be
games,
like,
right?
you have to take your mask on every time you take a drink.
What?
I'm like, I'm drinking a beer.
I think I already got COVID, bitch. If the moment I took my mask
I had
off,
multiple- I had-
you infected.
I had multiple security guards come up and tell me I need to put my mask back on.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. But if I was eating, you know what? Next time, go with a fucking bag of chips, a bag of popcorn. So that way, that's it. I'm still
I was just
eating,
gonna sit there like
officer.
this and like
That's it. Everybody, listen, people. You already got the COVID. You watch Walking Dead. Guess what? You all infected, motherfucker. Some of y'all can't take it. Some of y'all can. That's it. You could take it. You can't. It's the one or the other. One or the other.
I believe that. I believe there are people who just can't handle it, and they
just like everything else
and
around
then
the
some
world.
people can.
You got it already. If you went grocery shopping, you touched that bitch. If you sat on the public toilet, all on your asshole. You were everywhere you went. What you eating? Fast food? They had COVID.
So,
you ate that bitch. You survived, nigga. Sorry. I just going crazy over that shit. They tell me, but if I go to a grocery store or if I go to a restaurant, you know what's going to happen? I walk in that bitch, mask on, girl.
You can't.
Then I said 2 steps.
But you can't get the Walmart COVID. They don't have it.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
never wear
COVID
a
in the
mask at
Walmart.
Walmart.
Not at Publix either.
Yeah, and the Walmart has everything. That's like the bottom of society goes to Walmart. And if you survive Walmart,
How do you get into Walmart? You have to wear a mask, but not pants. I don't get it.
seriously, this guy's wearing bikini pants in there.
Yeah, what's
I mean,
up with
come
that?
on. What are you talking about?
You put on your pajamas, put on the mask.
Look, if you go to
shopping.
Walmart, you got worse than COVID. You've survived some shit. You probably survived Ebola. Don't even know it. Your immune system, your white cells, just like, yo, fuck out of here. You know how much fast food we eat out here? We're so unhealthy. I know some like fat people that can outrun me for days. Get out of here, man. But whatever, we gotta be afraid. Blah blah blah. And there's no flu season. Get the fuck out of here. I'm over it. I went to Sam's Club with no mask. I go every fucking where with no mask. So if you're afraid, you better run away. I'm gonna chase your ass,
When was
bitch.
the last time you were confronted by somebody and said, "What the fuck you doing with no mask"?
They don't, because they see me, they feel afraid. I make sure I don't smile. That's how you get them. You walk in there, you don't smile.
But don't you remember,
don't smile.
like a few weeks ago, he almost jacked me right before we came in. So
No, it wasn't that. It was the hoodie. I was like, oh shit, maybe he saw the hoodie.
shit,
So I
my
was like,
son wears a hoodie. What are you talking?
I didn't know. It was dark out. You see out there. Come on, we see.
You're driving the Lamborghini out there tonight? No,
not
that
in
wasn't
this
yours.
neighborhood.
No, all
Not
right,
in
no.
this
Nah.
neighborhood.
You leave it at home.
Yeah, I
leave it up in West Chase, baby.
Seriously. I'm in the country, so you see a Lamborghini out there, but you see it like in the country. You know, like away from everybody.
It's a
Like
nice
Nebraska.
Yeah, nice
It's
shed.
a nice shed.
That's it, exactly. You see ranches and all that shit. You see cows and all that, but
Oh, so you're in Dade City.
that's it. Close, close. They cities a ways though. We got land out here, people. Come on to Florida. Cause we got people like me not wearing a mask. And if they see like, oh yeah, Trump lover, blah, 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 I don't give a fuck. So that's how I feel about the whole issue. I'm glad you had a good time in Vegas.
Well, thank
so
you.
did you do more than gamble? Did you do anything different? Or
We
did
just
you say
hiked and had
Hiked.
fun. Ate a lot of good food.
that's awesome. So you stay fit and everything. No wonder you have 8 kids. Wait, how many kids? 8?
Oh, well, 7 plus 1. Yeah.
7 plus 1.
Is the middle?
We're in the middle of
the
adoption
other
of number
side,
8.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Well,
That's
thank you.
awesome.
Adoption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Our first
Christmas
5.
must be lit at your house or whoever's house.
It's insane.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we have Christmas, and it is insane.
Do y'all do the food thing and then do the gifts later? Is there like a routine?
No, we do our gifts first. We have a little insanity.
Get 'em out
and
of the
then,
way, like-
then we have breakfast, and then we have more insanity. So
I
yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's what we do. They don't even wait to eat. They're like, yo, listen, I don't care if I'm
How many
starving,
you
Dad.
have? How many kids you have?
3 of them, and I'll have more. I don't care. Look, I want now, especially how see society is. I want more of me in the world to fucking piss y'all off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a good idea.
you know, I'm like, I think about it, like, you know, why would you have
free
kids?
thinkers, man.
My name to be out there. Like, no, fuck all that. Look, if you want to remember my name, that's cool. But I want my kids to get some part of me that's gonna piss your ass off, because they're just gonna be so passionate about what they want. You're gonna be like, yeah, but you know what? We're gonna inspire people to do shit.
That's right.
You want to do something, because we're looking at the Tanzanian thing. We're gonna sponsor an African kid. What are you doing, motherfucker? Sitting around beating your dick, watching the same shit? I mean, after I do that, I'm gonna sponsor a kid.
There you go.
That's what
Well,
I'm
thank
saying.
You still got to get the dick beaten.
You gotta, come on, man. Like, come on. Who am I? Who am I
Exactly.
to neglect the dick beating? I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Like, what kind of savage am I? So you gotta take care of that, and then come to your senses, and then you're like, I'm not horny anymore. I'm gonna sponsor a child. So I'm with that.
Once you get the cum out of the way, I feel you.
That's it, yo. You know, yo, cum would fucking, it would get in the way of so much shit. You got so much shit to do. You're like, but wait, I gotta save the world. But wait, even they don't show you in the movies, but behind the scenes, I guarantee you, John McClane rubbed one off before he went and saved the world. I guarantee you. And the freaking Nagatomi.
Before he died hard, he was
You know,
hard and died.
He did not want to die hard.
I got it.
No, that makes sense. He didn't want to die hard at all.
I don't know. If I have enough glass in my foot,
He refused to die hard.
Exactly. He's not dying hard at all.
Never a dull moment.
That's why he died hard. He had to save his lady in the first one. That's so. After the end of that film, it was die soft. But you better believe it. That's why he saved his woman. He said, "Listen, I did not travel to California not to hit that ass." So, shout out to John McClane. Amazing Christmas movie.
it is
amazing.
It is a Christmas movie. It's
once
settled.
and all.
It is a Christmas movie.
Bruce, you can't debate it. It's the public. You know, it's what the public says.
The public says
that's
Christmas
it.
movie.
Don't matter what you feel. You can feel however you feel, and you're entitled to that.
Wait, did Bruce say it's not a Christmas movie?
He did.
Yeah, he has.
He did.
But
the
you know what's
producer
up.
said it was a Christmas
Yeah,
You know
movie.
but
what's
yeah,
up.
he don't care,
No, but
though.
Bruce said it because he's trying to be nice. Because if he says it, you know what he's going to get? A bunch of butthurt motherfucker. Oh, pastors, this and that says you're wrong. You're a devil worshiper. Oh, ban him at the stake. He's a witch. Oh, a warlock. Oh, Bruce. So I don't blame you, Bruce. Fuck him. I would say the same shit. No, it ain't no Christmas movie. It ain't no Christmas movie.
It doesn't matter what you think. You were just hired to be an actor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Like,
That's it.
That was my whole thing. What?
That's it. Look, freaking Tom Cruise about to be in
I'm
space.
sorry, but when you blow up the third floor, that is like so Christmas movie. I don't.
Yo, I mean,
he
but
lit up all those
saved
Christmas trees
people.
all at the same time.
The people were gonna get blown
what was
up.
the name of the building?
Nakatomi
Plaza.
Tower.
Thank you.
Nakatomi. I think so.
We all know that.
Or maybe, yeah.
Christmas movie in a Japanese building. Awesome. Where was Godzilla?
Shit, for real.
was
Who
busy.
needs Godzilla when you have
Yeah, he was busy.
John
He
McClane?
was busy that week.
You don't need Godzilla. You got John McClane.
John McClane beats Godzilla. There's something wrong with Hollywood.
Yeah, there is. Because that nigga like barely survived the air duct. You know what I'm saying?
Say it, bro.
What you gonna do when the nigga come in? Spit out some laser freaking fire breath. Yo,
love Godzilla.
Godzilla's that deal. King of the Monsters. Anyone seen that? Anyone seen the Godzilla movie? The last
What
one?
Godzilla movie? There's like 50 of them.
Yo, you gotta see the most recent one. It's called King of the Monsters.
Didn't he fight a turtle?
Yo, something. No, Mothra, I think. I think he was that.
Mothra. The
Yo,
big moth.
the way they did it was so cool. No,
That's
not
back in
even.
the old days. I mean, like
Old
in the-
Mothra.
in the 70s.
That's it. That settles it. We're watching King of the Monsters for the next movie stuff. We didn't even have a title. We just know movies in it. We're watching it. You'll be a part of it. And that's all you need to know. So, King of the Monsters, Godzilla. And the chick from Stranger Things is there. So, whatever. That's who's in it. Because I don't know nobody else. I just remember she was in there. I was
Is she
like,
hot? Or is she?
The bald
she's
one.
a little girl in the
Stranger
movies.
Things.
I mean, she's just, I guess if I was a 14-year-old kid, she's hot. I mean,
Nice
if you're into
correct
it,
answer. I like it.
you know, so I guess. I'm not going to say the little girl ugly. You know, I'm sure there's ugly babies out there.
There's a
But
lot
you
of
can
them.
watch her. You know, she's not too bad. You're not going to be like, ooh. You know, you're not going to star her in Precious Number 2. You're going to say, okay. You're going to say she could be in another Godzilla.
Okay, I got you.
So
I got
Precious,
boom.
but Precious is ugly. I feel
Precious is something, bro. And I saw her in the movie Empire or something like that, and like she's all done up and stuff like that. And I
she's still
get it,
Precious.
but
you. No, Precious is the
Big
she's
girl.
the big
yes, the
black
one that won the
girl.
Oscar
Yeah,
for-
Yeah, she won it.
yeah.
she
No,
won
yeah,
it.
it was a good movie.
Look,
but
nobody-
like, yo, what's with black people making sad fucking movies? What the fuck?
We're-
Like, yo,
Because we're a sad fucking culture.
yo, like,
sometimes.
but we used to be happy.
We
We're having
did.
a house party. We used to have fun and shit. Like even Save the Last Dance. We dancing with white girls and shit. Like I miss that. Like you remember that stupid ass fucking ad.
Lean
They were
happened.
dancing. You know, like you were
Lean
happy.
happened.
You're like happy.
No, lean happened.
Lean happened. The syrup, Robitussin. That's what happened when you don't have
That's what
parents in
happened.
the house.
Yeah.
the kids go crazy with
They
the
started
Robitussin.
drinking Robitussin.
That's
Listen to
it.
this. Listen to this.
Look at that shit.
I am missing something right here.
The
What is
codeine.
going?
Learn something.
It's
I'm
true.
learning.
Because you notice that they make it songs now. Back then we used to make songs about beating up bass heads and stuff like that. Now being a bass head is like the
Is
thing
the
to be.
thing.
Like I sip on lean and blah blah blah.
I don't
Like,
feel nothing.
When
One
I was
rapper.
when I was in high school,
Yeah.
we had one girl in our school that we knew was a robo girl. We called her that.
What's Robo Girl mean?
She was a robotussin girl.
Robitussin. A tussin chick.
So they were on that back then. It was
Oh
not-
yeah, that was 88, 87, 88. Yeah,
We late. Look at that. You see
Yeah.
how? Look at that. We late
taught
to
you.
everything.
We taught you.
The
caught
drugs.
we caught the
everything.
drugs.
Yeah,
We caught the lead and late.
Like we may have came with civilization and all that, but y'all got the drugs.
Yeah. We came with the drugs a little
No,
late.
that's too
What?
little. Take it.
For real,
Dude.
No, listen.
We waited
Fucking bastard.
till we needed to progress. to
Don't you
start
dare.
taking
Yeah,
drugs.
for real, right? Like,
Don't you dare.
Like, man, we need to get
Check
shit
the
done.
rest.
You know what would help this out?
anything.
Lean.
lit, right? But we had peyote and stuff like that, and all of a
Peyote.
sudden,
No,
it's
bro.
like, well, that's the Indians and stuff like that. That's they do that. Ooh.
Well, we have peyote. We have peyote
Yeah,
too.
we
Technically, it's
Africa
called
too,
crack.
yeah, it's something.
It can stop. It can
It's
stop
something.
acting.
It make you see something.
So,
Make you see your
let me
ancestors.
tell you, Jason. When I started this evening, I said to I have a law partner.
All right.
She was like, "Oh, can we like work till like 3 or 4 o'clock on Friday, and then we'll go out somewhere and like I'll bring a bottle of whiskey. I just bought a new bottle.
It's
I'll
gone
have
now.
maybe a few shots at my show, and that'll be it.
Gone.
Gone.
Just let you know right here on the show. Wow.
All right, gotta buy another bottle. Oh,
So
what a
be it.
shame! What a shame! What a fucking shame!
Oh, what was me?
It's all right. What you blow the whiskey budget?
You know what? I'm gonna take the $27 and send it to Tasmania.
There you go.
Boom.
Tanzania.
Boom.
It's called
No, I'm gonna go to
Tanzania.
his country.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
was
I
gonna
bet.
say,
Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to help out the Tasmanian
Yeah,
devil.
you're trying to
Yeah,
help out
like-
Taz.
See what happened to us?
not my angels, not my angels, but his devils. That
wanna
is
go to the
shitty.
devils, yeah.
You're a shitty little bastard right there.
No, I will sponsor both because last year the freaking Australians got their ass handed to. The fires. Them fires, they killed mad fucking animals, man.
But
What?
But no Tanzania.
But no
Tanzanians.
Tasmanian devils. You know
Yeah.
why?
Because they
Because they're too
Because
damn
they're
off.
rabid little creatures.
they took off. They're like, oh, fire, fire.
And they was
They
gone.
didn't say shit. They said, fire. Oh, word.
And then they started
Took off.
spin. You know, they actually spin around. That's the
It's
crazy,
true.
That's the crazy shit.
I love it.
Like, the whole Tasmanian devil was based off a
I
little
want
animal that
to
spun
know-
around. It's hilarious.
Who was on the board? Like Mel Brooks. Who was the guy that created? Whoever that created the Looney Tunes joint.
Warner Brothers.
All right, those
Yeah.
brothers. They must have been some
Not
traveling
Mel Brooks, but I know
motherfuckers.
who you're talking about. There
Yeah,
was,
thank you.
Not
Yeah,
Mel
Mel Brooks is a
Brooks.
genius. My fault. That's Spaceballs.
Nah,
I
he
apologize.
did. Nah, yeah, I was gonna say he
That's
did.
a genius.
History of the
Yeah.
They
world.
did Blazing
Yeah.
Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing
Word.
Saddles.
I mean, come
Nothing-
Yeah, that's the
Nothing
isn't that the first
defensive
movie where he
about
knocked out a horse?
on. Nothing
Yeah.
at all.
Alex Karras.
Yeah, I love that movie. By the way, I thought it's just classic. But
But yes,
All right.
and what you're thinking of is Mel.
One second.
You're thinking of Mel Blanc.
Mel Blanc,
Blanc.
thank you, my man.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Yo,
Mel
Okay.
Blanc,
Not
bro.
Mel Gibson.
yeah,
Not Mel-
that's my nigga too. By the way,
Bugs Bunny is an animated cartoon character created in the 1930s by Leon Schlesinger.
And voiced by Mel Blanc.
Later, yeah, I think he is. I'm going to pull it up.
Didn't he just die?
Mel Blanc.
Mel Blanc,
What?
voiced originally by.
How long is he-
What are you, a walking encyclopedia?
yes, that's what we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
He knows his stuff.
He is.
There you go.
Every now and
Yes,
Okay, let's
then. Oh yeah, no, I know that.
let's find out about the let's
Don't
talk
show
about
me the phone. He
let's
already
talk
knows
about
it.
let's talk about the Tanzanian devil.
yeah, yeah.
When was that created?
In Tanzania. That's his brother.
Yeah, that's the. It's the liberal Tasmanian devil.
Oh, you're
He's the one.
They
who
got a
he's the
long
one who
distance
doesn't- he's the one who
relationship.
doesn't spit. He's actually.
There he
Yeah, he
is.
just
There he
walks
is.
around and just
Okay.
He's got a suit on.
He went to Yale.
Okay.
More successful of the
Exactly.
devils.
Okay.
class
So
ring. The nigga drive a car.
the Tasmanian devil had his first appearance in 1954.
Whoa, Jesus.
He was created by Robert McKimson and Sid Marcus, and he was
Okay.
voiced by Mel Blanc.
Look
in
at that.
1954. You
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Either that or Mel Blanc just was,
Yo.
not put. He wasn't giving anybody any work.
They're like,
Mel
we're
Blanc.
gonna
Mel
give a
Blanc
voice when
did
you
it
sound
from
like, "Bah!"
19.
Yeah, right? Like, yo. Who's really on it?
1954 to 1983, which had been our age.
Wow.
And then there was another guy. And then Noel Blanc, apparently his son did it in 1990.
What?
For this television show.
Wow.
And there were a couple different other people. Brendan Fraser?
Freaking the mummy, the hero.
The mummy guy.
hero.
Yeah,
The
Brendan
voice of the
Fraser.
Tasmanian
Yes,
devil?
he was.
Well, hold on.
Which-
Let's not
wait a minute.
act
Let's not act
like
like he
the
has a
Tasmanian devil. Let's not act like the Tasmanian devil was saying a bunch of sentences.
Facts.
Like it's it's just a bunch of screaming on the mic. So like anybody could have done that.
Voice.
Yeah, to have the voice
No,
of the Tasmanian
Brendan
devil.
Fraser, what an actor! What an actor!
What an amazing.
the best.
Whoa,
I
my
mean-
mind is blown.
Let's be real. He's no Hank Azaria. He's no Matt Groening. I get
That's
it.
what he's been doing since the mummy.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? He's no Lisa Simpson.
That's hilarious.
It is what it is.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Look, man, nobody gives Hank Azaria his fucking credit, but damn it, he voiced a lot of characters on the damn Simpsons, bro.
The Simpsons.
Whoever thought that Mo Sizlak and Apu Nahasapima Pedalon, yeah, I got his name right.
Wow.
Apu Nahasapima Pedalon. I like
That's
saying that.
holy
One
shit.
more time. Apu Nahasapima Pedalon.
A piece of pedalon.
I
Yes,
should put
a
that
piece
on
of
the shirt.
Pedalon.
All right.
But either way, who
I-
would have thought
I had a
that they were all the
roommate.
same voice?
I had a
That's
roommate
right.
that had a classmate in med school that his name was Parkpoon Rujanapunt.
Oh, see.
I love saying the name.
Yo, I bet
His name was
it sounds like
Parkpoon
food.
Rujanapunt.
Shout out
And
to
now
that
he's like
country
a multi-millionaire cardiologist
You know what the
in
crazy thing
Beverly
is?
Hills.
You know what
Right?
the crazy-
Right now, I gotta look him up.
Yo, shout out to you. Really have to shout out India because they actually do what we say. Remember how you know how we
India's
say
no joke.
send your best and your brightest. Well, India does
They
that.
come in there and they excel.
Yo.
and they-
Yeah, they come. They literally send their best and their brightest.
Aren't they sending like a fucking ship to the moon or some shit? Like India's very
There's like
advanced.
a billion people. There's like a
Yeah.
billion people over
Like,
there,
you-
and
you-
they
yo.
still manage to send the best and the brightest.
Yeah, because they got a lot of fucking people to get rid of. I'd send some shit too.
Yeah, but
I'd
do you send your best? If you're
What?
just trying to get rid of
Well,
people,
what
But
he's saying
you know what
that
it is,
they're
brother?
So good
This is
that
what-
whatever escapes from the country happens to be their best.
Yeah.
And you
They're
want
not
to know
sending their best.
Exactly. That's what
they're
I'm
just-
saying.
they're escaping.
Yeah.
It's just that
our standard is so
Yeah,
low.
their low
Their
is
low
ours.
is high to us. That's what it is. They're
they're-
like our standard. Like think about it.
They're
In
both the
literacy,
doctors.
in mathematics, and everything, we're not first.
Oh,
we're
well,
not
hold-
even top 10.
Hey,
So it's like.
hold on. I'm going.
I don't know.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with that because I know the statistics, but damn it, the parts are not in this particular
Let's
situation.
Google. All right,
are
let's
not the
Google.
whole.
Let's
Like,
Google statistics
the
when
whole-
it comes to
well, hold on.
our
No, we're
education.
The
decoupling
sum of-
from Google now.
The sum of the parts
Let's duck goose.
in this particular aspect, the sum of the parts are not the whole. Like, look, man, there are smart people in America, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of idiots too.
Yes, like people at the Capitol without a mask.
But the fact
that would have been
of-
a good time
but
to have
the
one.
fact of the matter is
If you're
is
gonna
there
run in the
still
building.
smart people here?
Well, let me ask you a question. How
Yeah, there
how
is.
many Indian idiots do you know?
They don't come here.
They're all in India.
But I'm guaranteeing.
They're smart enough
I'm guaranteeing.
not to come
I'm guaranteeing that if we go to India, there's gonna be somebody lighting their foot on fire or something like that. And you go, dang,
Yeah.
he's stupid.
Yo, look, there's a Florida man everywhere.
Yes, there is
Every
Florida
Every
man
country
everywhere.
has Indian man. You know, like
Exactly. They
So
got their idiots
we will
too.
know that.
They
but
got their idiots
we're
too.
just saying, I happen to know a lot of Indians that own shit compared to a lot of Americans that go to their shit.
This
so
is true.
That's all I'm saying.
know what's crazy
We're the
is-
majority here, but it seems like the majority
come
of
here
them
and
own
they-
our
and they-
neighborhoods.
and-
That's
and-
all I'm
Yo,
saying.
well,
They
you
know
know
what
what's-
it takes to excel, and they do.
Well, here's
That's
the thing.
all I'm
Here's
saying.
the thing. You know when people go outside,
I don't know if I
the
go to India and see a whole block full of Americans.
Well, that's what I was about to
Black
say.
people full of sneakers
I
and shit.
think
and
people that go outside of America and establish stuff, they're kind of our brightest.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's the same
Brightest
thing.
and best.
All right, just a couple things. My experience with Indians, I know American Indians, Indian Americans,
American
Asian
Indians.
American Indians.
Gotcha.
I know
Hindus.
tend to be
Yes.
Hindus,
Yes.
I know. I'm just.
Their
just looking for
families-
an easier
I-
way to
that-
classify.
but they come over.
I was married to an Asian Indian.
Ah,
They come over as a family, and they pool their money
Yeah.
to allow them to succeed together.
Right.
Unity.
So they don't just
pour it
so
out
like
to the outside.
so they'll come in with their money and they'll buy a business, a motel, a 7-Eleven, or a something. And they will pour every single cent of that for the success of that business. Yep. And then they will take their children and they will send them to school. And they grill them and they school them hard. And they succeed. And that's how they've succeeded.
Yeah, and that's what I've noticed.
They become pharmacists, doctors. It is cultural. It is not disparaging.
And that's what happens when you don't have Coors and Bud Lights raising the kids out. You know what I'm saying?
They've got money and a vision, and they're very rigid in the way they raise. And you know,
it's true.
But that's why their children get raised in the United States and become American.
I believe it because they have little Indian princes,
with the Asian, like the Japanese culture or the
Chinese.
Yeah,
culture.
they on that
they come in,
education.
Right, you're gonna learn certain things. You're gonna learn certain skills.
What happened to you, America? You used to fucking be like that.
No,
you used to be like, well, I mean, listen. You used to be like, this is what I think. From my perspective, I used to feel like it was cool to be American.
True.
4th of July was a cool-ass parade. People was barbecuing. People were coming together. Labor Day. I remember Earth Day. I remember holidays that made me feel great to be American.
Right.
All of a sudden, the shit disappeared. And then before you know it, people started to hate America. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you hate something that I remembered it being great? And it's crazy because, like, when I leave America as an adult, people still want to come here. But when I live here, people act like it's the worst place in the world.
People who want to usurp power, if you make the public believe that we're based on a negative
lie
or a lie,
they actually follow it.
Right,
they will run with
it. Like then you can take power over them because like you can.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Like this is horrible. Right. Yeah, I don't want to be a white man. Like what? You crazy? I was trying to be a white man when I was 5.
But look what they do. Right. But let's talk race for a moment.
Yeah.
Look what they've done to the societies. They've made white people guilty, and they've, for lack of a better word, empowered black people to be over white people. Look. And now you hate each other, and there's no reason to hate each other.
No reason.
Right. Because we're not in competition.
Right. Not at all.
We should not be in competition.
It makes no sense.
But yet it's become white privilege and this, that, and it's bullshit.
And that's the thing. People get pushed to the curb. Now they push to the edge,
but
and
the reason why that
they lose it.
All for the seeking of power and to be superior to another.
Right. We've been talking about that for years, have we not?
What?
Yeah.
We've been talking about that for years.
I think people need to just realize, look, there's gonna be assholes that want power, but the people around you that don't want power, that's who you deal with. Deal with the people around you who's just cool, who's just chill. Like, hey, if something works out,
well,
cool.
You know, it's funny because before you came over, we were kind of having this conversation. It's like if we can talk one-on-one, we have a different conversation than if you put the Facebook between us, and you don't know me and I don't know you, and all of a sudden we're having a different conversation. It's more antagonistic.
Because
it's more hostile. But if I'm having a conversation with you, I can sit there and have a beer with you.
Easy.
I can have a conversation with you. You can understand about what my family is, and I can understand what your family is, and we can find common ground.
But
when we break it,
I'd have the beer.
Dad, I got you.
We're okay.
I'm gonna have the fattest blunt you ever seen, bro. I got you.
And I had the fattest Bud Light you ever saw.
There you go. We're good. See, America. And that's what it is. It's before, you know what? Before Facebook. Look, you know what I blame? I blame all these big techs. Well, that's what I blame. Because before you had everybody that was sucked into this shit and worried about all this conversation off of people they don't fucking know, we were hanging out. We were outside. We were talking about whatever the hell we were talking about freely. And you didn't worry about getting banned. You didn't give a shit. We talked about fuck the president in the barbershop. Both of them, both sides suck dick, and that's it. And that's it. You didn't care. Oh, look, this account. Yo,
but now it becomes like you said that. I'm going to shut down your business.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Fuck you. Look, Facebook and all that. If you don't like what I say, fuck you. I'm gonna say whatever I want. I'm gonna put it on a shirt. I'm gonna take photos. I'll post it on DuckDuckGo, whatever. I'll post that. You're not going to stop me. When the people realize that fuck you, censor me, I'll go somewhere else. I'll buy somewhere else. I'll shop somewhere else. I'll fuck somewhere else. Wherever. Fuck you.
That's the problem we're having, though.
Why didn't you do that, Trump? That's why I wasn't fucking with you at the
platform
end.
to go to, because the big tech's all online.
That's it.
That's the problem
people,
we may be. You can say
people gave him power.
Where you're going to go? You're going to some other place that's going to blacklist you too.
Yeah, that's what happened to Parler.
That's what you do. But this is what you do. You continue. What are we doing here?
Okay, stop. Let me ask you. So Trump is out.
Yep.
But Elon Musk has got money and power.
Yep.
Parler's out. OAN, which is a news. Why not? Why don't they all just join forces and find a way
and they will.
to create a separate outside of Facebook, outside of Google, outside of Amazon, create their own servers.
But you
create
can.
Their own. They
and
can.
They will.
I hope so.
Look
Well,
at Alex
we
Jones.
hope so,
They
but we
will.
don't know.
Look, Alex Jones. The dude was on Google. They canceled him. He was on Apple. They canceled him. Everything that he says, they put him on. They say he this, he that, he blah, blah, blah. Whether you hate him or love him, he's still on the air. He still sells his product. Whether people like him or not, he has thousands of people listen to him every day. Instead of figuring out that model and then be like, oh, let's attack him, blah, 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 we should be like, hey, well, I have something I want to talk about. I want to talk about rocks all day long. How'd he do it? We have the means to find out how other people do it. And instead of worrying about that, we're like, oh, no, woe is me. They took out my fucking Facebook page. Oh, fuck. So, if you got your life, your soul, your faith, who cares? Me, I'm the type of guy that, like, when they say, you know what? I like them white boys that was about, like, God, give me God, guns, and women, and beer, and blah, blah, blah. Remember those guys? They censor y'all niggas now. But I remember it used to be to the point where it's like, oh, look, I'm censored. You see? I don't give a fuck.
Now it's back on.
Oh, whatever. Like I said.
Big Brother was watching you.
You see? Yeah, look, I told you. If you thought I was lying, there you go. I'm flying. Because I really don't care. This is going to come out. Why? Because if you really are in love, that's powerful. Never mind if it's the country, if it's this. Love. Think about that. Whatever it is that you love, that eliminates hate. I promise you. So no matter where you are, if you're genuinely coming out from your heart, from your soul, you really coming out with love, that positive energy, nothing will stop you. Fuck big tech. I don't care. The moment I stop supporting Trump is the moment he stops supporting me. You don't want to defend my rights online. You don't want to defend the Constitution. You don't want to defend my rights to open up a business and my rights to say, hey, do you have a warrant, police officers that's coming in to tell me about masks and all this bullshit? No, get the fuck out. If you're not going to defend simple rights, I don't fuck with you. It's not about left and right. It's about what makes sense. And growing up, we had the freedom to talk. We had the freedom to be like, you're a Republican, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Libertarian, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, we're going to come party. We're going to go to the strip club. We're going to turn it out. Or we're going to go to church and we're going to sing to God and have a party and eat donuts and drink whatever afterwards. That was it. That was it. I like that. It's not about making it great. We knew racism always been there. We knew people killing kids and beating each other up and fighting and want to start wars for bullshit. That's always been there. It always will be there. But I remember a time you can be you. You can be whoever. We knew those bullshit. But whatever happened, like, all right, you like this team, I like this team, but I don't give a fuck. We're both going to the game together. What happened?
Before coming to the show, I was watching Fox and Ron Paul.
Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Paul was on, and he was getting censored from Facebook too. And
he is still censored. Yeah,
hilarious.
Right. So he was just talking about like
Ron Paul?
why can't we be where we were years ago, where we realized that government intrusion was a negative thing.
Facts.
We are to a point with like 1 or 2 generations where we feel like the normalcy is where it's expected that
the government controls what you hear and say.
Everything is a government intrusion.
Yeah.
Everything.
They trained it.
Okay.
They trained these kids to believe that.
I just want everybody to realize where we're at is all these strings being pulled behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yo, my daughter told me
to be where it's normal. It used to be like, why is that happening? But now we're just like, whatever. We're victims of it.
We're victims.
We're
not anymore.
Right.
We're fighting back.
Yeah.
No,
you know
that's
what
where
my
we
daughter
need to
told
be.
me?
We need to be where he is.
Well, my daughter told me she go homeschool, academy, something. Anyway, it's academy. It's not in a regular school, but it's still common core, same shit to me. But anyway, so, and this is before homeschool. Homeschool, shout out, what's up? But anyway, so it's like, she said, hey, I asked her, hey, what do you guys watch in the morning? Because, like, I hear the subjects that we talking about. CNN. I'm like, in homeroom? So they have CNN in the homeroom. Then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. When I'm at the airport.
That's infiltration, man.
Very. But now it starts to make sense why people feel like the world is going to end in 12 years. Like, oh, no.
Yeah, they scare the shit out of these
Think about
kids.
it, yeah. Because I'm looking at the school, I'm looking at what they talk about and whatnot. I'm like, wait, so y'all don't even, whatever happened to solution? Because to me, the solution was, okay, take care of the world. They're like, okay, well, that's why we had Earth Day. We planted a tree. Groundhog Day. Hey, let's wait for the Groundhog Day. I never fucking saw it. That shit didn't make sense to me. But either way, hey, we fucking with dirt. I'm with it. So I'm like, all right, it's earthly. Let's fuck with it. But now all that was dead. So the kids don't give a shit about the Earth. But you tell them the Earth is going to die. And I'm like, wait, why don't you tell them how to fix the shit rather than say, hey, it's going to die. Let's limit your rights. Let's limit this. Yeah. Let's put masks on cows.
My
and all
children completely, totally believe
the Earth is going to die.
12 years.
I know.
They honestly.
But it's not their fault. It was indoctrinated. Right. It was in their school. It was. They're not being taught like how we was taught.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Back. I'm older than everybody here. So I remember in the 70s.
Yeah.
When we talked about the Great Cooling Period.
Oh boy.
We were going to have
the Ice Age.
Ice Age.
Yeah.
And that was the front page of Time.
Yep. Yep. Like how they got the Great Reset.
It's all
kiss
bullshit.
my ass.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I see it. People got afraid to say kiss my ass to these people.
It's all about what agenda they want you to buy into.
Exactly.
It's nothing to do with truth.
Their money is where it is. So it's like, how do I get these people to buy more of this shit?
Now we have a whole generation that's believed, like, if you disagree with them, you're evil.
Yeah.
You're
crazy.
You're the crazy one to say, you know what, just calm down. Look at the facts. I don't need to look at the facts.
That's it.
I already know what the facts are.
And that's the thing is like, did you even research? That's what I say with the mask thing. Like, I get people like, you want people to die? Look, I'm not against the mask thing. If it's some shit, listen. If this shit was really as bad as they say, you're not going to find no Nancy Pelosi a fucking hairdresser or all these fucking people out here. They're not going to even leave their house. I promise you. If it was that serious.
Right.
So that's how I look at it. It's like, look. You seeing is believing. And when I first saw this shit, it was in China videos. People falling on, I was like, oh shit, this is some serious shit. I don't want that shit to come over here. Right. So when this guy was like, yo, lock down people from coming in, I was like, yeah. Then I got called racist. Okay, fuck it. Xenophobe, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it mean, but okay. Whatever. This shit came here. All right, let's see how bad this shit is. That means we're going to start seeing people falling over all over the place. Nothing.
Why is it?
Let's wait.
Why is it that in California, where they have the strictest rules, that they're having a spike, but in the places where
they want to say they believe in the science, but they're really more about control about individual lives.
So why is California out of control and the rest of the country is not as bad?
Because they're infiltrating a liberal philosophy, which is I want to be involved in your life.
I know that.
Science.
You ever play video games? I had a character. All right, bet. I'm gonna tell you. Let me destroy this part of your brain for you, so you don't have to do it yourself.
Thank you.
So boom, basically Madden, and the character. If I want to put Swiss, Sergio, Richard, Jason on my team, and let's say, you know what, I'm gonna enhance my team. So when I first create my team, they give me a certain amount of points to put towards the players. Damn, this is the quarterback, this is the running back, this is the wide receiver, this is blah blah blah. All right, boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a certain amount of points where I need them. But now if I know, all right, I want to make a whole bunch of touchdowns, or I want to make this and that, I'm going to put 99 for my wide receiver, 99 for my, and I need someone to cover him. You to cover my guys. We're going to get touchdowns all the time. He got 99 everyone. So now the same thing with California, New York, this and that. If I got certain players and I need to boost this to get whatever I need to get done, the touchdown, I got to put a Gavin Newsom. I got to put a Cuomo. I got to put certain people that's going to do what I need them to do. They may not know it. They may genuinely feel like I'm helping people. Cuomo may genuinely feel like I'm helping people by putting them in a nursing home, even though they got COVID, with more people who have weakened immune system, and I'm saving the world. Okay, if that's how you feel. Whatever, bitch. But that's what he felt. But someone put him there to do that. Because, let's say Florida, DeSantis, let's hold back on that shit. They both got their own evils and good things that people can say they like, but the person that put them there, like, hey, this don't work for me. If my hustle isn't in pharmaceutical industry and whatever the case is, and it's more in tourism, why would I want this state to shut down when my money is in tourism? If that motherfucker likes drugs and this and that, let him have somebody to be the quarterback to say, hey, I'm going to push this. So that means I control this media.
So
I control this. I control that.
So like you are buying into a deeper puppet system, a puppet master.
I do it as a video. I could do it with video games. What makes me think that's
no? I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
You're enlightening me.
Yeah.
I understand. So,
yeah, like if I could do it as a
it's not
peasant,
Cuomo who's insane. It's
Yeah.
Cuomo who is the puppet to somebody else who wants.
He may
something
genuinely
else done.
feel like he's helping. Cause me, I can't stand the bitch. Cause me, I feel like as a grown man, you should know better. So that's why I think he's a piece of shit. You have fucking nipple rings as a grown man, nigga. Grow up. But anyway, so it's like, and if that's you, fine, that's you. But like,
I do not have nipple wings.
no, that's cool. But that nigga do. He do.
I'm sorry to
But,
surprise you, but I don't have any nipple rings. I really don't.
But, hey, and
No,
if
I
that's
was
his thing,
expecting it.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, you can have your nipple rings and this and that. But like, hey, you want to be the leader of morals and all this shit and whatnot? Like, it don't look good when you're doing bad shit. That makes it don't make sense. Like, why would you do something that's common sense? Like, why would you put these people with people who have weakened immune systems?
It doesn't
don't
make sense. No,
and you're saying you're trying to protect people and to keep people from businesses and so on, while other businesses can run freely. It makes no sense to me.
No, it
So
doesn't.
now you're gonna say, okay, this virus, blah blah, it's going this and that. Restaurants, you're allowed to go in, take the mask off to eat, but the servers, they can't take their mask off at all.
So stupid.
Not
about
at
this
all.
Every time I walk into a restaurant, I'm like, okay, I gotta walk in with a mask. We do this every week.
We gotta play the clown game.
And
That's what I say.
walk in, I
Oh,
sit
we're in the
down,
circus.
I
That's
sit
right,
down
clown game.
next to him. I take off my mask.
We're in the clown game.
For like 6 seconds.
That's
I have to
even
wake
with
in
the
with a
mask
mask.
on. If I
And
took a
I'm
spray bottle
obeying
and
the
said,
law.
that's it. I could take a spray bottle. Like someone could be like, "You're not covering your nose." Oh, okay. Is this better? Okay, guess what? Someone get a spray bottle, spray the fuck out of my face. Oh, and it's still going to get inside my mask. And they even say there's reports. It's not like I'm saying it out of spite and I don't like to be controlled. No, I'm responding to scientists, to data, to experts that say, look, you don't want to fucking diminish your immune system by wearing some shit 8 hours a day and then doing it to some kids and saying you're helping them by killing them. You're helping them by making their immune system worse. Pregnant women, they need all the air they can get for their kids. And you're telling them to mask up? Little kids who have they show you the data. It's not affecting the kids. Why are you kicking kids off of planes
Nothing
that
is
don't...
targeted to make the most
So
sense.
I'm done with it. I refuse to go with it and whatever. If I be the only... I'm done.
Not changing the subject
Yeah,
too
you're
much.
good.
But when was the last time you went somewhere where someone gave you shit?
It was last year. It was like, I guess July. I went to Aldi,
So it
and I was
hasn't been so bad lately, right?
Nah.
You go in and out of places.
Florida
and
been great. They've been talking
Okay.
shit about this governor. I'm like, yo, keep doing you,
So I
motherfucker.
noticed something today. So something that happened today. I was
Yeah.
in a Publix, and I noticed what used to be maybe a month ago was everybody masked.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there was 20 or 30%. Not
Really?
Like I started noticing
Really?
more people walking in, like in and out, like
Because
now
the
with
people
mask.
know they are
And
in
I'm like,
control.
wow, I know. Like there were 3 people ahead of me on the line.
Yep.
All we're not masked. And
In
I can tell you,
Tampa. That's
I felt
interesting.
Yep.
a little weird.
Because it
Because
make you
I'm
feel
still
out of place.
complying.
Like, wow.
I don't want to. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't want to cause no problems.
I'm the path
Yeah.
of least resistance.
Yeah.
Like I don't need this in my life. Like,
Exactly.
I don't need to be
with you,
trouble.
You know
Yeah,
how
I
I
hear
am.
you, yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to deal with people fucking in my face.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I'm like, God, there was 2 people ahead of me. Like just
That's cool.
and I didn't see any management say this is a
That's
problem.
it.
Get out of
Yep.
the store.
Nope.
So
Do their thing.
I bet you there's a mentality like you
Yep.
that's embedded in most people, but like it's not really that important.
We're
But we're
survivors.
gonna comply nonetheless.
Because it's society. We don't
Right.
want to piss somebody off. We're
Right.
respectable. We know we want to respect the next man. That's what we was taught. We was taught to respect the next man. If you're religious, turn the other cheek and da-da-da.
But no
That's
one's
what it
giving you
is.
shit lately to say, what the fuck's
Yeah.
your problem? You're giving me disease.
You
haven't
can
been confronted
sometimes
with that.
you can tell when someone's gonna say fuck you. And so, like when that lady caught me off guard, she caught me off guard because I was looking at my phone, was trying to find these grocery lists or whatever the case is. So, and she didn't do it like hard. She was just like, "Well, you need to put that crap down and put on a mask on your face." So that's why I was just like, "Oh, you don't even know me. You talking to me like that." That's what caught me. I'm like, you could say, "Hey, put a mask on your face," but when you be like, when you have an attitude about it, it's like,
right, attitude.
now I'm like, "Yo, fuck you," and you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want it. I don't give a fuck about everybody now. Like especially you. So anyway, but I get it. It's just how you come at people.
But it is where you live.
the way-
I mean, like in Florida, I think we've got a little bit different perspective. I think we've got a little bit more libertarian perspective.
Definitely.
But if you go up north,
It's
the
it's
Northeast,
horrible.
Those
It's
people are
If
crazy.
you went
It's
without
horrible.
a mask, you'd be so.
Those people are insane
and
up there.
that's why I said
New
they're
England,
full of
they're nuts.
shit. That's why people guys say you're full of shit.
But they're all
Don't be
Democrats.
afraid.
They're all
Yeah,
Democrats.
and-
They're all blue.
And the
they're
reason
all
they get
leaning
away
left.
with it is
Yeah.
because people let them.
Yep.
People let them.
They've been scared.
Whenever you go,
They're
whenever
scared.
you say, "Yo,"
They're scared.
Right. They
people
live by
got
fear.
And that's the thing. Is like,
I was
look,
at a funeral.
Yep.
In October, and I went up to my cousin, and he wouldn't even be like, "We're not doing that right now."
Wow.
I got a cut.
Okay, we got to go.
Yeah, well, I do because I got a hearing the first thing in the morning.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Before you go, thank you, everybody. We talked about everything. I didn't even plan to do this shit, but we did.
Man, you're always welcome here.
Thank
Always.
you. This is you guys are always welcome here too, because we are the UN, and it wouldn't be the UN without like Europe,
The UN
and
of
Russia,
Ohio
Russia.
Radio, right, man?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Flohiastan
Africa.
over here.
Jason
Yeah.
represented Africa, by the way. That's how we do
All of
here.
Africa.
That's how we do
Not
here.
just Tanzania,
All
but
of
just
Africa.
all of Africa.
What? I'm in the islands. My man's in Australia. He's in Ohio. We
He's
got
devils.
America.
He's a devil man.
You know what
over
I'm saying?
here.
The devil man. Devil man.
Whoa.
We got Russia, Madra, Russia. You know
I'm
what I'm
from
saying?
Long Island.
You didn't even tell me. You never said
No,
where you
no,
were
no,
from.
I got away
Russia.
with it. I got away with Russia.
Yeah, he
Oh,
said Russia.
Russia.
Yeah,
You are
we
Russian.
got
Whatever.
Russia.
Get
Yeah.
out of here, Russian. You Putin prick over there.
I'm a
Shouldn't we have vodka? But like, and I'll leave with that. Don't believe in that bullshit in New York when they say, "Oh, we're gonna pass weed," because they pulled that shit in Russia. Think about that. They gave them bullshit vodka and they took away their freedom, and that's why vodka is so popular in Russia. So don't believe that bullshit with weed. You can have weed with them or without them. Get your freedom. That means a lot fucking more than weed. So make sure the motherfuckers are checked because only you could check them. We out this bitch.
Thanks, Gino.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for everything.
Genolexis Talks. We do what the fuck we want. Because we do what the fuck we want on Genolexis Talks.